On Apple Valley News Now at 6, a man signed up to voice his mind at the latest Ellensburg City Council meeting. We'll find out why the crowd shouted at him to stop.
And cooler temperatures and rain on the way as we head into the weekend. I'll get to all the details in my first alert weather forecast.
And the Happy Canyon Hall of Fame Museum is officially open. I'm Austin Reed, live in Pendleton with a preview coming up as the news is next.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6 on your side.
Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Alyssa Warner. When it comes to setting up students for success in their future, the Pasco School District is ensuring that everyone has help with its new transition center. Apple Valley News Now's Monique Ledesma is here tonight. And Monique, you attended the ribbon cutting today, but the center has been around for a while.
Yes, thank you, Alyssa. Yes, everyone was so excited at the ribbon cutting center. And the Pasco School District Transition Center celebrated its first year open with a ribbon cutting this afternoon at 4 that I attended. The center will be finishing its first school year up and running in August. It serves students 18 to 21 years old with disabilities who need assistance in their next stage in life after high school into adulthood. One of the ways that the Transition Center ensures that they have a successful future, Sarah Peterson, a vocational teacher for the center, says is by giving them hands-on experiences.
We're able to give them real-life opportunities out in the community, working with local employers, working with our local service agencies, getting them set up for that next stage where they're going to be leaving the schools and learning to be young adults who are able to make their own decisions and advocate for their own needs.
Maria Cardenas, a student with the center, says she's learned necessary skills to increase her independence and set her up for success.
I will have experience in everything, and in cooking, cleaning, job interviews, everything.
Laura Fowler, another vocational transition teacher at the center, says an additional benefit of this is that the center is tailored to each student's unique goals and needs.
It helps them build confidence. The beginning of the year, we had students who were hesitant to go out and try different jobs. Now they're taking the transit, they're taking Dial-A-Ride to work by themselves. We've just seen their confidence build, and it helps, I think, the community as well know that they are employable, they can do it, and they want to be a part of our community.
Cardenas says this center has restored hope in her future to be able to complete her life career goals, one being an elementary school teacher.
Me find jobs out in the Tri-Cities, Richland, Kennewick, in working with kids.
Peterson says 2 people are already on track to graduate from the program in June and have also been set up with job opportunities after graduation. As of right now, the Transition Center will be taking new enrollments at the start of the next school year. The only requirement is to be a part of the Pasco School District. Reporting live in studio, Monique Ledesma, Apple Valley News Now. Sending it back to the desk, Alyssa.
Thanks, Monique. Now we're going to talk about your forecast. Stacy, we've been seeing a lot of wind moving through, and now you're saying maybe rain?
I think people were excited about those few days of record-breaking heat, but that's gone now. And yeah, we've been tracking some breezy and gusty winds tonight, and we're going to see those winds eventually start to calm down. They're already starting to today. Let's talk about that sunrise this morning out on our sky cam this morning. Our sunrise at 6:56. Look at that. It was clear to start with, and then those clouds started to roll in, and that will continue to be the case tonight. This is what you're seeing on our Legends Casino sky cam. A few clouds out there and some sun breaks, but clouds will increase overnight. 66 degrees, quite a bit cooler. If you remember, just a couple of nights ago, we were sitting at 80 degrees at this time. Our sunset tonight at 7:11. So get ready for increasing clouds, some scattered showers moving through the area tomorrow. More so towards Saturday. Breezy to gusty winds picking up tomorrow afternoon and into Saturday. We'll see much cooler temperatures down to the average or just below, and continued weekend showers right into the first part of next week. Lots to get to in my first alert full weather forecast. Alyssa?
Thanks, Stacy. The Ellensburg City Council faced another racist speech at its latest meeting just months after being targeted by Zoom bombers. One man in person signed up under a false name to talk about the Ellensburg Police Department. Comments quickly became racist, anti-Semitic, and hateful. The crowd yelled for him to stop. The mayor gave the man several warnings to stay on topic, but in the end, as you see, he was eventually escorted out by police.
I was trying to be very protective of the individual's rights, to say what they said, but as soon as they deviated outside the bounds of the rules, you're done.
The city did revise the rules for public comment after Zoom bombing happened last fall. The mayor says if this keeps happening, they may need to put in even more restrictions. In Moxie, police and medics answered a call about a baby having a medical emergency. That baby was taken by ambulance to the hospital where they died. Now, that happened on March 11th. This week, investigators found probable cause to arrest a 36-year-old man for homicide by abuse. He was arrested and booked into the Yakima County Jail. Formal charges will have to come from the prosecutor's office. That is why we are not identifying him right now. The Yakima Valley Special Investigations Unit has released more information about the police shooting in Yakima last week. The person who was shot has been identified as 31-year-old Victor Gomez of Yakima. He was treated and released from the hospital the same day the shooting happened. Investigators found probable cause to arrest him. He was booked into the Yakima County Jail based on charges filed by prosecutors. Those are second-degree assault, second-degree unlawful possession of a firearm, possession of a stolen vehicle, and possession of a stolen firearm, also attempting to elude a pursuing police vehicle. He's due in court to face those charges on March 29th. And the officer who shot Gomez has been identified as Alan Martinez. He's been with the Yakima Police Department since 2020. He's currently on administrative leave, which is typical in cases of police firing their weapons. Take a look at this. Fire destroyed a home in Toppenish overnight. This was on near Weirman and North Track Road, northwest of the city. Firefighters got that call around 10 last night, but then crews made a safety call to just let the house burn. And we're told after firefighters pulled their hoses out, the house collapsed. No word yet on what sparked those flames. In Benton County, a fire early this morning is under investigation. It happened near East Finley and East Schuster roads. Benton County Fire District 1 posted these pictures on its Facebook page. The firefighters say they were called out just before 4 o'clock this morning to a 20 by 20 metal shop that was on fire. That fire eventually caused the collapse of a loft area. We're told everyone got out safely, but there is no word yet on what started it. Happening right now, the Pendleton Roundup and Happy Canyon Hall of Fame is co-hosting a Kick It Up event with the Pendleton Chamber of Commerce. That's where we find Apple Valley News Now's Austin Reed live with much more. Hi, Austin.
Hey there, Alyssa. Good evening once again. Now, this is all to celebrate the Happy Canyon Hall of Fame Museum. And the museum officially opened just an hour ago at 5 o'clock for the 2024 season. We are upstairs in the museum, and as you can see, we've got a number of people out here. They are enjoying the decades of history when it comes to the Pendleton Roundup. And here's a fun fact. The Roundup has been around since the year 1911. And I am joined now by Shelby. Come on in here. Tell everybody your title with the Hall of Fame organization.
Well, I'm the publicity director for the Hall of Fame, and I just help promote events that we have going on. Our board puts on some fundraisers to help fund Hall of Fame and updates to the Hall of Fame. So next month we've got Battle of the Bars coming up, sponsored by Pendleton Whiskey on April 19th. It's our biggest fundraiser of the year. We've been doing it for 12 years, so that's what's coming up.
And I overheard you talking to somebody else.
Yeah.
You have been a part of this for a few years?
For a while, yeah. I started volunteering when I was, I think, 8 or 9, okay. And then I've been on the board now for 4 years. So I've been, Roundup and Happy Canyon is part of my blood, I'll say that.
So what's new this year, say, compared to last?
Hall of Fame-wise, we had a pickleball tournament last month that went really well. It was one of our other fundraisers. That's our newest event. This year for Battle of the Bars, we're doing Pendleton Midnight as a feature rather than the regular Pendleton whiskey. So bars have to make cocktails with that instead of the regular. So that's an update for this year. Yeah.
And then the museum is now open. What are the hours?
10 to 4, Tuesday through Saturday.
Perfect. And that'll be open now through
November.
November.
Yeah.
Perfect. Shelby, thank you so much. Appreciate it. So come on out tonight. You still have time. There are drinks. There is a little bit of food. It'll be open until 7 o'clock. That's the latest live in Pendleton. We'll be back one more time at 6:30 for another report. For now, Alyssa, I'll send it back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Austin. Now we're talking about spring, but it doesn't always mean sunny and warm conditions. Stacey's telling us we can expect some changes and possibly rain over the weekend. First alert forecast is coming up. Plus, opting for 2 wheels over 4. How you can make your voice heard about the development of a regional bicycle plan. That's next on Apple Valley News Now at 6.
Ready to bring your dream countertop to life? At Floor & Home, you dream, we install. This month, pay no sales tax at your local Richland or Walla Walla Floor & Home.
We're done.
What about these?
Looks right.
Quick, the quicker picker-upper. Bounty absorbs spills like a sponge and is 2 times more absorbent, so you can use less. Bounty, the quicker picker-upper.
Try killing bugs the worry-free way, not the other way. Zevo traps use light to attract and trap flying insects with no odor and no mess. They work continuously, so you don't have to. Zevo, people-friendly, bug-deadly.
My feet have turned on me.
Don't you usually fold your feet in like that anyway? Just stick them in your shoe?
Next live from Roadhouse, Lucas Gage plus Kyler Lee.
Tomorrow at 9 on Apple Valley News Now.
Your best days of the year start here at Kubota Orange Days. It's the year's biggest selection of Kubota tractors, zero-turn mowers, and utility vehicles, including the #1 selling compact tractor in the USA. Plus the year's best deals like 0% APR for 84 months or up to $3,300 off select compact tractors. Orange goes all day. Sales ending soon. Visit your local dealer today.
Find a Kubota dealer near you at gokubota.com.
Tempur-Pedic designed the Ergo Pro Smart Base to help you fall asleep more easily. It's the only smart base that features our exclusive soundscape mode that synchronizes a gentle massage with relaxing sounds to help you drift peacefully off to sleep.
Get a free $300 gift when you purchase any Tempur-Pedic. Denver Mattress, the easiest way to get the right Tempur-Pedic.
It all starts with a Chevy truck. Chevy Silverado with the Turbo Max engine and best-in-class standard torque. And Chevy Silverado HD with up to 14 available camera views. Do more in a Chevy truck. Get yours now.
Get $5,000 total value on Silverado LTZ and High Country models when you trade in an eligible vehicle. Or during Chevy truck season, get as low as 0.9% financing in all 2024 Silverado 1500 pickups.
See your community Chevy dealers.
Life's better when you're under our roof. Because when you feel totally protected, you're free to enjoy your dreams.
Look at you. Okay, you ready?
Save up to 23% when you bundle auto and home. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Ready to bring your dream kitchen floor to life? At Floor & Home, you dream, we install. This month, pay no sales tax at your local Richland or Walla Walla Floor & Home.
Sweet Creek Falls on Fly the Northwest, Tuesday at 6.
Welcome back. There is one more meeting that is underway right now for the Benton Franklin Council of Governments to get input on bicycle networks in the Tri-Cities. They're working on a regional development plan. So they're looking for feedback on a couple of different areas. First, the barriers to biking in the Tri-Cities, then any connections that people are looking for around the region, and frequently traveled routes. The Council of Governments will then work to fill those gaps.
We're doing a current infrastructure analysis, so looking at all of the region's facilities, whether that's bike lanes or bike paths, seeing where there's gaps, identifying those gaps, and then helping jurisdictions see where they can get funding to fill in those gaps.
So Benton and Franklin counties currently have 44 miles of trails in urban areas. And while there's a lot of recreational biking, the Council of Governments is hoping to see more people commute by bike. Apple Valley News Now spoke with Aaron Bright about the regional bike plan meeting that's happened in Richland on Wednesday. He said it had just about record attendance, with a couple dozen people showing up to participate in those discussions. Now, he also told us it was good to hear perspectives from people who use bikes as their only mode of transportation. So if you're interested, there is one more meeting left in the kickoff series for that regional bike plan. It's happening right now. It goes until 7 at the Mid-Columbia Kennewick Library.
So we have done an active transportation plan in the past. We were splitting it into 2 documents now. So this year we're doing the regional bike plan, and then next year will be the regional pedestrian plan. So this year is the bike plan. We're holding a kickoff series for people to be able to give their input at the very front of the planning process rather than, say, during the middle or the very end.
And once the Council of Governments has its initial feedback, it's going to make a working group, then release an official survey in May. When they get that survey feedback, they'll develop the plan throughout the summer, and they're hoping to have a draft completed by October. Officials say the plan will be adopted by the board in December.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
And let's take a look at our first alert radar tonight. We are seeing some moisture on the west side there, the Olympic Peninsula, another round sitting out on the coast. And tonight, though, pretty clear in our region. So not seeing a lot of activity, just some cloudy skies. And that ridge of high pressure that's kept us sunny and warm, it's out of here. Now we've got the next trough moving in, rain increasing across the Cascades, and those rain showers eventually making it over the mountains to our area. On Saturday, periods of light rain and snow across the Cascades. Check the past report. I'm not expecting a ton of snow, but maybe anywhere from 1 to 4 inches over the span of the weekend into Monday. So do check, though, if you are hitting the road. Futurecast shows us tonight that we've got a few stray showers may come through the area. More than likely, though, we'll start to see those develop in the morning hours through Yakima, Kittitas Valley, along the Cascade Mountains, and here in the Blue Mountains as well. Just kind of skirting around Tri-Cities till about Saturday at noon, and then you'll start to see those showers moving in heavier as you get into the Yakima and Kittitas Valley. Plus, we see another band coming in Saturday morning across the Blue Mountains, Pendleton, Walla Walla. We're even keeping an eye on possible thunder showers developing in those areas over the weekend. So there's a potential for that going on. Let's take a peek at our rain accumulations. A lot of people think, you know, we're heading into that warm time of the year, how much rain we need the rain. We're not going to get a lot of it here in the Columbia Basin or even the foothills of the Blues. A little more, almost a quarter of an inch, half an inch there in the Dayton area. Light rain here in the Yakima Valley, Ellensburg. So we've been hearing a lot about drought conditions, and we're starting to see some of them pop up. We're still early in the season, but we do have dry areas here in the yellow in the Kittitas Valley, down through the gorge and along the foothills of the Blues. Right now, we're not in a drought here in the Columbia Basin, but that could change as we get closer to summer. We're also tracking those breezy and gusty winds, especially as we transition from Friday into Saturday. There we'll see those gusty winds in the Columbia Basin. Foothills of the Blues, a little breezy on your Saturday. As the afternoon progresses, we'll see those winds start to pick up in the Yakima Kittitas Valley. So a little bit breezy over the next 48 hours or so. 66 degrees on the Legends Casino Skycam. Look at that. The sun's just getting ready to set in the west. Looking like a nice night. Let's talk temperatures overnight tonight. 50s dropping down into the 40s about 6 a.m. Not too bad out the door. Might need a light jacket. And then as you get through your day, temperatures climbing into the 60s. Getting into Yakima, there you'll see temperatures in the 40s. Grab the umbrella. You may need that later on in the afternoon, and even some spotty showers coming through in the afternoon hours. Mostly cloudy, winds diminishing tonight, 30s and 40s through the area. 45 Tri-Cities, 42 Yakima, 44 Walla Walla, 43 in Hermiston. Weekend forecast: if you're hitting the road, take your umbrella. Rain gear, gonna need it in Seattle. We're expecting lots of rain in that area. Even stormier if you're heading to the Portland area. Some possible thunder showers coming through that region, and a wet weekend. And if you're heading up to the Spokane area, area to catch some of the great basketball going on. Again, grab your rain gear. Probably going to need it there as well. Could even see a little rain mix with snow. Here's what things are looking like over the next 7 days for Tri-Cities and Yakima. We've got those windy conditions and rain showers kind of through the middle of next week. Temperatures cooling to about average or just below the average in Walla Walla and Hermiston with those rain showers. Let's talk skiing now. The skiing is still going. All the resorts still open. Schweitzer Mountain, this is a look out there tonight. A little bit foggy up top, but not bad. Not any new snow to report in the region as we check out our ski report. Plus, we're expecting rain showers and warmer conditions up to 36 degrees. Now, the wind chill will help keep that snow pretty nice for your skiing if you're heading up that way. 51, this is spring. You got to get there early. And again, look for those thunder showers possible there in the area. Wind chill at 44, so it's going to be pretty dicey later in the afternoon up at Bluewood. And same thing at White Pass. They had a little bit of fresh snow. 43 degrees with rain expected, but as we go towards the weekend and the temperatures start to cool down, we'll see more snow at those mountain passes. So once again, your ski report brought to you by Schweitzer Mountain Ski Resort. Alyssa?
Thanks, Stacy. A family stranded in the forest managed to get an SOS signal out, but they still had to wait 24 hours for a rescue. We'll explain why next.
People don't really realize how much of an impact the feet have on the rest of the body. A lot of times people with knee pain, there's really nothing going on with their knee. The issue is actually stemming from the foot. So now we're predisposed to hip pain, low back pain. What I really like about the Good Feet system is that when the foot's placed in the ideal position, everything else up the kinetic chain works better. You have better balance, more energy, you're gonna feel better, and you're not gonna have to spend so much time worrying and thinking about your pain.
See what we can do for you with a free arch support fitting at the Good Feet store.
I've been with US Cellular for years now, and I think I'm their biggest fan. So they asked me to tell you about their special customer event, Us Days. Us Days means exclusive deals just for us customers, like up to $1,200 to upgrade to any new phone. So I said, if I'm gonna be on TV, do you think I can get hair and makeup? And I even got a manicure too.
Introducing Us Days at US Cellular. Exclusive offers just for our customers. Get up to $1,200 to upgrade to any new phone.
The Honda you want is here. So drive in the moment with the versatile CR-V or Accord. Both named a Car and Driver 10 Best. And when you drive a Honda, you're driving with the 2023 Kelley Blue Book's KBB.com Best Value brand. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or hurry into your local Honda dealer today.
It's time to play Get to Know the Raptors and Alice. Favorite food?
Pizza, duh. Ribeye steak, rare.
A bowl of cantaloupe the size of a swimming pool.
Favorite triple play attraction?
2 words, arcade. The entire Raptor Reef Indoor Water Park.
Zipline. It's great for talking with guests.
Triple Play has fun attractions for everyone, including bowling, ropes course, and many more, all attached to a cozy hotel.
Cantaloupe, really?
Steak, really?
Stay calm and nobody will be hurt.
The epic, highly anticipated new season of 911 started off with a bang. And tonight,
Captain Nash and his wife, I can't find their cruise ship.
Brace yourself for one explosive episode.
Shh, you hear that?
911 is on ABC tonight and stream on Hulu.
Oh my gosh, wow. Who am I? Wow, is that really me?
Hi, I'm Jonathan Greenhut, the CEO of Plexiderm. All it takes is 10 minutes to reduce the appearance of under eye bags, wrinkles, and crow's feet. The instant results are from naturally based silicates found in shell clay. Once applied, your skin tightens and firms. Take action with our Plexiderm 10-minute challenge. Try it today for only $14.95, plus get free shipping. Visit plexidermtrial.com or call the number on your screen.
Welcome back. A family of 6 hikers, 2 kids and 4 adults, are safe tonight. They had to be rescued after they got stranded in the Mount Hood National Forest in Oregon. So the group started at the Salmon River Trailhead on Tuesday. They hiked approximately 8 miles and 3,500 feet in elevation. But around sundown, they realized they were lost. They activated the SOS feature on an iPhone to try and get some help. The Clackamas County Sheriff's Office says the SOS did give authorities coordinates of where they were. But because of the snow and the rough terrain, it took around 24 hours to get that family rescued.
Taking care of those downed trees and trying to clear them, it's a process and it takes a long time.
So a snowcat eventually picked up the group. They arrived at a rescue command station on Wednesday evening. Again, this time of year, if you are headed anywhere in the mountains, you do need to be prepared for winter conditions just in case. A consumer alert tonight. Fisher-Price has recalled Little Mickey and Friends figurines. The Consumer Product Safety Commission says the head on the Donald or Daisy Duck figurine can come off and pose a potential choking hazard. There have been 3 incidents of the figurines becoming detached so far. No injuries reported. The recall only impacts the Donald and Daisy Duck toys. If you have one of them, you can return it for a $10 refund. Coming up tonight at 6:30, we're hearing from law enforcement in Idaho as 2 men who spent more than 24 hours on the run after a violent incident at a Boise hospital are now back in custody. They're now suspected in even more crimes. That's coming up.
Jessica Jalor, Good Morning Northwest. Weekday mornings from 5 to 7.
The Y Card, a powerful resource for former Hanford and DOE employees. If you worked in the area and have come down with cancer, lung disease, Parkinson's, or renal failure, you may be eligible for financial compensation and healthcare services. A simple phone call can get the process started. Atomic Home Health. Don't wait. Call today.
Everybody wants to talk about it. Oh, Dr. Bailey, shall we begin?
Take a seat and learn something.
So who wants to make history?
Watch me do it like.
Now is a great time to get an offer you'll love on the Accord Hybrid and CR-V Hybrid. Inventory is here, so bring on the fun. Bring on the weekend getaways. Bring on the memories. And get a great offer on a Honda, named the 2023 Kelley Blue Book's KBB.com Best Value Brand. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or hurry into your local Honda dealer today.
Wild Horse Resort and Casino is celebrating 29 years with a $150,000 anniversary Jeep giveaway. Beep beep, win a Jeep for $20,000 cash. Play with your Club Wild Card to earn entries every day, or download our mobile app. Play the game and win bonus Jeep entries. Play with your Club Wild Card to earn entries and win up to $1,600 every Friday and Saturday. Then drive off in a new Jeep Wrangler or take home $20,000 cash on Saturday, March 30. Wild Horse Resort and Casino. More winners, more often. Celebrating 29 years.
Want free college or career training? It's possible.
I love that my daughter still needs me, but sometimes I can't help due to burning and stabbing pain in my hands. So I use Nervive.
Nervive's clinical dose of ALA reduces nerve discomfort in as little as 14 days.
Now I can help again. Feel the difference with Nervive.
Jordan's sore nose let out a fiery sneeze, so Dad grabbed Puffs Plus lotion to soothe her with ease. Puffs Plus lotion is gentle on sensitive skin and locks in moisture to provide soothing relief. A nose in need deserves Puffs indeed. America's #1 lotion tissue.
Fred's helps you say goodbye to laundry woes with this Whirlpool top-load laundry set.
With a removable agitator, choose how you wash your clothes by easily swapping the agitator post in or out.
Save $400 on this highly rated top-load laundry set at Fred's Appliance.
Why stand around a box store looking for help? When you're in the market for a laundry set, you want selection and service.
Fred's experts are here to help. When Fred's advertises it, we've got it. Get your new appliance today.
You're looking at some real Jack-in-the-Box haters. Yeah, they exist. They have no idea they're about to try my new Smash Jack.
This is good.
It's very fresh.
I like that sauce. I'm a saucy woman.
Probably not the best. Not the best. She came in a white sedan. Tow it.
Almost like a flavor bomb. I don't think it's a fast food hamburger.
This is more like homemade.
It's me.
Oh, shoot, Jack.
If this is your new burger, yeah, I'm going to you. Say hello to the best rated burger in fast food. Welcome to Jack-in-the-Box.
Next ET, Jim Parsons on his Young Sheldon send-off.
It was beautiful.
Plus, Boris Kodjoe's Station 19 exclusive.
It's being announced right now, live on ET.
Next ET.
Tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
No big winners in either the Powerball or Mega Millions drawings. That means there are 2 growing jackpots still up for grabs. One of them is now nearly to $1 billion. The next Mega Millions drawing is Friday at 8. That is the $977 million jackpot. Lump sum cash option would pay out about $461 million before taxes. The next Powerball drawing is Saturday. That is with a $750 million jackpot. We're tracking changes in the forecast with a chance of rain on the way, coming up in just a moment.
I'm Emily Goodell with Apple Valley News Now. The Washington Secretary of State's office is delivering dozens of Dungeons & Dragons starter kits to libraries across the state. The first dropped off in West Valley by none other than the Washington Secretary of State himself. That's coming up.
And we're live at the Pendleton Roundup and Happy Canyon Kick It event. The news at 6:30 starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6:30 on your side.
The Pendleton Roundup and Happy Canyon Hall of Fame is co-hosting a Kick It Up event with the Pendleton Chamber of Commerce. That's where we find Apple Valley News Now's Austin Reed live with much more. Hey, Austin.
Well, hi there once again, Alyssa. Yeah, we are in Pendleton. We are right across the street from the Pendleton Roundup, but we are in the museum, which is, like I said, right across the street. And the museum for the 2024 season opened officially at 5 o'clock tonight. And man, a lot of people showed up. I am with, tell me your first and last name, hun.
Virginia Roberts.
And tell me your connection to this event.
Oh, I'm a past president of the Hall of Fame.
So let's talk a little bit about your experience.
Oh, well, as president or what I'm doing now? Yeah. Well, a president serves 6 years. Well, you don't serve in that office. A board member serves 6 years. And you have a board, and each board member has a responsibility for a certain area or function, and you just run the show. You know, it's one of those things, you know what, you find a job and you get somebody to do it.
And then you just keep doing it. So why would make a plea to our viewers to come out and check this museum out?
Well, we've got things in this museum that tells the whole story of Roundup. From down in that corner is a case that's the 1910 case. That was the first year of Roundup, and different areas have. We try and tell the whole story, and these are the courts. Yeah. That was the Happy Canyon Princesses, and
there's so much to see.
Yes, there's just so many things to see. Try and tell the story.
Well, thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate it. So come on out Tuesdays through Saturdays through November.
Right.
All right. I'm Austin Reed, live in Pendleton, covering your community. Alyssa, we'll send it back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Austin. It looks like a fun evening out there. We are seeing sunshine at 6:32 p.m. Stacy, I always love being able to say that this time of year.
That's right. It's pretty nice out there. We did have some clouds rolling in. Our winds finally starting to settle down, and the sun's just getting ready to set. Official sunset at 7:11. Those winds at 10 miles an hour and 66 degrees, so a little cooler than we've been seeing. Here's what the rest of your evening looks like temperature-wise, dropping down into the 50s, and you'll see those clouds starting to move through the Yakima area, eventually making their way over to the Columbia Basin and Tri-Cities. 55 tonight by 9 o'clock. In Walla Walla this evening, not a bad-looking night out there so far, down to 50 degrees. And in Hermiston, we'll see those temperatures dropping down into the 50s. So, yes, things are definitely changing. And to plan your day tomorrow, this is what you'll need to wear. Maybe a light jacket in the morning, maybe some rain gear if you're in Walla Walla in the afternoon, and maybe bring that umbrella just in case in Yakima Tri-Cities. Look for those breezy winds, ladies. I wouldn't wear a big fluffy skirt tomorrow, not the day for that. Alyssa?
Thanks, Stacey. Good advice there. Now, making national headlines this evening, 2 men on the run for more tthan 24 hours after a violent incident at a Boise hospital are now in custody. Police arrested prison escapee Skylar Mead and his alleged accomplice, Nicholas Umfenauer, this afternoon. Now, investigators say Umfenauer ambushed corrections officers who were in the process of taking Mead from the hospital back to prison early Wednesday morning. Again, both men are now in custody, but investigators say they may have committed more crimes while on the run.
The 2 suspects who we have been seeking were located in Twin Falls, in the Twin Falls area. There was a short vehicle pursuit, and both suspects were taken into custody separately. There were no shots fired or extensive use of force in this operation.
Detectives located the Honda Accord that was used in the escape near Leland, Idaho. Additionally, law enforcement we are investigating 2 homicides at separate locations in Nez Perce and Clearwater counties. These are potentially tied to this incident.
Now, Lewiston is the county seat of Nez Perce County, which is on the border between Idaho and Washington. That's hundreds of miles from where the 2 men were captured this afternoon. And as for the officers injured at the hospital yesterday morning, we're told they're both listed as stable and improving. Today, lawmakers in Congress unveiled the $1.2 trillion government funding package that they're hoping will avert a partial government shutdown. It increases border and defense funding. Top Democrats and Republicans are trying to pass that legislation before the deadline tomorrow, but there are some challenges ahead. House Republican rules typically require 72 hours for members to be able to review a bill before a vote. Over in the Senate, objection from just 1 senator could derail a quick vote. Now, if Congress misses the deadline, we'll have a couple of days before it starts to really impact government operations because that deadline is on Friday. As long as funding is restored before the end of the weekend, we should be okay. The White House says President Joe Biden has canceled another $5.8 billion of student loan debt. That latest round of relief impacts nearly 78,000 public sector workers through the Public Service Loan Forgiveness Program. Qualifying borrowers include teachers, social workers, some doctors and nurses, and government lawyers who have made 10 years of monthly payments. To date, Biden has canceled nearly $144 billion of federal student loan debt for nearly 4 million borrowers. Role-playing games have exploded in popularity in recent years, but they can be expensive and can be intimidating to get started. Apple Valley News Now's Emily Goodell tells us the Washington Secretary of State's office is working with a Renton-based gaming company to change that.
Wizards of the Coast has donated 75 Dungeons & Dragons starter kits to be distributed to libraries across the state. The first kit was dropped off at West Valley Library by none other than Washington's Secretary of State, who tells me he's been a longtime player.
My current character that I've been playing is an evocation wizard, so I love launching those fireballs and blowing evil up.
Hobbs has been playing D&D for 50 years, since the first edition was released in 1974.
When D&D was not popular, you didn't tell people that you played D&D. Now, people play it in the open. And the fact that D&D is made here in the state of Washington is even better, right? Because it helps our industry, helps our economy.
But for Hobbs, it's also an escape from politics. Something that can be played with friends, family, kids, strangers, or even across the aisle.
Senator Curtis King, a Republican, and I'm a Democrat, coming together in bipartisanship to defeat evil.
There are a lot of kids out there that don't have a place to go that they can really feel safe, and this would be a library is a place where they can do that.
Because it's more than completing quests or zapping zombies.
D&D is a collaborative storytelling process, and that's why there's psychiatrists that have been using D&D for therapy. And so we're doing that in our state prisons and our youth detention facilities.
Now, not only will patrons at the West Valley Community Library be able to check out a starter kit to start their own campaign with friends, they'll also be able to make new ones at the new Dungeons & Dragons Club starting next month. Hobbs tells me that any library that wants to have its own D&D starter kit just has to go online to the Secretary of State's website and fill out a grant request, and it's first come, first served. In West Valley, I'm Emily Goodell, Apple Valley News Now.
All right, exciting stuff. Tonight, Apple is under fire from the Department of Justice. We're going to take a look at the lawsuit that's accusing Apple of harming customers. And conditions are about to get cooler. Showers possible for your weekend. Stacey Lee is tracking your first alert forecast next on Apple Valley News Now at 6:30.
E.T. and Extra, tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
Extra, extra. It ain't my dad's razor, Dad. Hey, watch it. It's from Gillette Labs. This green bar releases trapped hairs from my face. Game changer. While the Flex Disc contours to it, so the 5 blades can get virtually every hair in one stroke for the ultimate Gillette shaving experience. The best a man can get is Gillette Labs.
Jordan's sore nose let out a fiery sneeze, so Dad grabbed Puffs Plus lotion to soothe her with ease. Puffs Plus lotion is gentle on sensitive skin and locks in moisture to provide soothing relief. A nose in need deserves Puffs indeed. America's #1 lotion tissue.
Your best days of the year start here at Kubota Orange Days. It's the year's biggest selection of Kubota tractors, zero-turn mowers, and utility vehicles, including the #1 selling compact tractor in the USA. Plus, get 0 down and 0% APR for 84 months or up to $2,800 off select Kubota tractors. Orange goes all day. Sales ending soon. Visit your local dealer today.
Find a Kubota dealer near you at gokubota.com. It's here. It's now. The Grand National RV Show at R&R RV North Spokane, March 14th through the 23rd. Shop over 140 RVs inside the West Coast's largest indoor showroom. Motorhomes, camper vans, fifth wheels, and trailers. The time to buy is now. The Grand National RV Show, March 14th through the 23rd, indoors at R&R RV North Spokane. Special show pricing, giveaways, and food vendors on site. Visit rnrrv.com.
Welcome to Premier Woodworks, your premier source for custom cabinetry and full-service interior design. Our custom designs are brought to life with 3D images to help you visualize the final result. Our high-quality cabinetry is crafted with care and attention to detail. From kitchen and bath design to remodel project management, we're here to make your dream space a reality. Premier Woodworks, located at 109 North Washington Street in Kennewick.
Native Americans serve in the military at a higher percentage than any other group. My name is Stephanie Stoops. I'm a Navy veteran. I'm enrolled in the Kalispel tribe. I always knew that I was depressed. Even the thought of opening up to anybody is so scary, but it's so necessary. Healing from traumatic experiences has allowed me to actually explore who am I, because I actually like me.
Good news. For years, Washington realtors embraced some of the most consumer-friendly practices in the nation, putting fairness and transparency at the heart of the home buying process, providing clients with the duties of their real estate broker in the transaction, along with a written agreement explaining the cost of brokerage services, and receiving and signing this agreement up front. Now, these principles are not just industry standard, they're state law. Transparency in real estate, brought to you by Washington Realtors. Is your broker a realtor?
Before you head for the slopes, catch the Apple Valley News Now Northwest Ski Report. It's on air during weather, online at applevalleyNewsNow.com or on our mobile app. The Northwest Ski Report from Apple Valley News Now, sponsored by Schweitzer Mountain Resort in Sandpoint, Idaho.
Welcome back. The Justice Department, along with 16 states, is suing Apple, accusing them of monopolizing the smartphone market at the expense of customers and competitors. ABC's M. Nguyen has the details.
In a blockbuster antitrust lawsuit, the Justice Department accuses the tech giant Apple of illegally monopolizing the smartphone market. Attorney General Merrick Garland unveiling the suit, claiming Apple stifles competition and exploits its everyday consumers.
Apple has maintained its power not because of its superiority, because of its unlawful exclusionary behavior.
The DOJ alleging Apple refuses to allow its iMessage app to exchange encrypted messaging with competing platforms. Garland also says Apple purposefully degrades the quality of photos and videos sent to Android phones, its biggest rival.
Apple's CEO was asked whether Apple would fix iPhone to Android messaging. The questioner added, quote, "Not to make it personal, but I can't send my mom certain videos," close quote. Apple's CEO responded, "Buy your mom an iPhone."
Apple with an immediate response saying this lawsuit threatens who we are and the principles that set Apple products apart in fiercely competitive markets. If successful, it would hinder our ability to create the kind of technology people expect from Apple. The DOJ says Apple charges as much as $1,600 for an iPhone and earns more than double what others in the industry get, and its App Store takes as much as 30% from app developers.
If left unchallenged, Apple will only continue to strengthen its smartphone monopoly.
That was ABC's M. Nguyen reporting. Apple, for its part, says when you're looking at the smartphone market, regulators should be taking a global approach, not a national one.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
And we got a lot coming our way weather-wise. We had high pressure keeping us warm and dry. Now we've got this low pressure coming in. Here's that first system, just starting to see those showers develop on the west side of the state. It's kind of swirling around. We have another one behind that and another one behind that. So a couple of systems coming through over the next several days. That ridge of high pressure says goodbye. Here comes the next system bringing rain along the coast and the Cascade Mountains, eventually moving over to the east side of the state with more rain showers on Saturday, more mountain snow through the Cascades all the way down into Oregon, and then we'll see more showers as the systems continue to make their way through our area. Here's Futurecast. Tonight, fairly calm and quiet, but a few stray showers eligible to pop up late tonight. Here comes that first big band. It's going to make its way into Ellensburg and Yakima by Friday night. We see mostly cloudy skies here in the Columbia Basin with some showers coming through. Now, we're keeping an eye on possible thunder showers moving through the area from Saturday into, from Friday into Saturday, especially along the Ellensburg, Yakima area, east slopes of the Cascades, and possibly here in the Blue Mountains as well. A couple of cells could make their way through, so we'll keep a close eye on that. Just expect some scattered showers, not a ton of rain. Accumulation-wise, we're not going to see a whole lot of accumulation at all. In fact, we're talking a quarter of an inch or less for most of our area, closer to a half an inch in Dayton and the Ellensburg area, maybe an inch in Cle Elum. That's the Cascades getting a lot of the showers, but we just trickle down and dry out as you come to the east. People talking about drought, watering, getting ready for spring, and right now we're looking okay in the drought monitor. Not covered by drought in the Tri-Cities area, Columbia Basin right now. We are dry, though, in the foothills of the Blues down into Pendleton, through the Columbia River Gorge, and into the east slopes of the Cascades across Kittitas Valley. So we'll keep a close eye on that. That, again, changes as we get closer to the warm air and the drier temperatures. Saturday, overnight, Friday into Saturday, expect more gusty winds along the foothills of the Blues into the Columbia Basin. We're going to see a breezy day on Saturday. Again, as these systems pass through, the winds will pick up and decrease as we see the system move through the region. So that's what's happening pretty much for your weekend. 66 degrees right now in our Legends Casino Sky Cam. Looks like the sun has disappeared just about. Our official sunset at 7:11. Let's take a look at our temperatures as we get into the evening. We'll be dropping down into the 40s by early morning hours, 60s by the midday, with those showers possible on and off, but mainly towards the evening. Those showers again evening time in Yakima as well. So grab that rain gear in case you're going to be out tomorrow evening. Cloudy, winds diminishing tonight, 30s and 40s in our area. For the weekend forecast, if you're hitting the road, you're going to want rain gear. West side, Seattle is going to be a wet one. Going to see some stormy weather down Oregon and across the Oregon coast with possible thunder showers developing there. And if you're heading up north to the Spokane area to check out maybe some of that NCAA action, you're going to want to bring your rain gear, and we could see some rain mixed with snow. Quick look at our 7-day planners. There you go. Temperatures staying from the 60s now into the 50s. In Tri-Cities will drop down into the 50s as well, with some chances of rain all the way through the middle of next week. Still to come, your viewer photo of the day. Alyssa?
Thanks, Stacey. It's the cutting edge of medical technology using genetically modified pig organs in people. Tonight we're talking about a groundbreaking procedure that doctors are hoping will give the patient a new lease on life. That's next on Apple Valley News Now at 6:30.
6 o'clock, bogey. Did you say burger? Because I can go for a burger. I'm not talking about burger. Roger that. Fire now.
Need burger? Get burger! Spicy Western Bacon Cheeseburger, only at Carl's Jr.
Navigating a real estate transaction can be overwhelming, from finding the right property to navigating the closing process. That's why a successful real estate transaction requires a team of professionals. At Windermere, our team consists of experienced realtors to guide you through the process, an in-house marketing team to maximize your home's exposure, transaction coordinators to ensure accuracy throughout the transaction, and a network of local industry experts. With Windermere on your side, you can have peace of mind and confidence in your real estate journey.
Right now, there's just so much happening in our world. So much at stake at the start of every morning.
Making sense of it all, that's not always so easy.
And that's where we come in.
Good morning, America. We want you to know every morning.
We're right here, and we got you.
I've been with U.S. Cellular for years now, and I think I'm their biggest fan. So they asked me to tell you about their special customer event, Us Days. Us Days means exclusive deals just for us customers, like up to $1,200 to upgrade to any new phone. So I said, if I'm going to be on TV, do you think I can get hair and makeup? And I even got a manicure, too.
Introducing Us Days at U.S. Cellular. Exclusive offers just for our customers. Get up to $1,200 to upgrade to any new phone.
Wild Horse Resort and Casino is celebrating 29 years with a $150,000 anniversary Jeep giveaway. Beep beep, win a Jeep for $20,000 cash. Play with your Club Wild Card to earn entries every day, or download our mobile app. Play the game and win bonus Jeep entries. Play with your Club Wild Card to earn entries and win up to $1,600 every Friday and Saturday. Then drive off in a new Jeep Wrangler or take home $20,000 cash on Saturday, March 30. Wild Horse Resort and Casino. More winners, more often. Celebrating 29 years.
How does free college or training sound? It's possible. Washington College Grant gives eligible people money for certificate programs, job training, apprenticeships, or college. Learn more at wagrant.org. That's wagrant.org.
Are you looking for a bank that has traditional values and modern solutions? Are you looking for a bank that is member-owned? Are you looking for a bank that leaves a lasting impact on the community? I've got news for you. You're not looking for a bank. Belong to something better. Join Hatho Community Credit Union, where you are more than just a member. Visit hatho.org to join today. Where do you credit union?
Oh boy, look at that Carl's Jr. burger. Bacon, jalapenos, beef, cheese, bacon, beef. $5 on the app? What? Another burger. Lettuce, cheese, melty, delicious pickle. You gotta be kidding. Barbecue sauce, drip, crunchy onion rings. $5? I'm burger rich. Need burger? Get burger.
Sweet Creek Falls on Fly the Northwest, Tuesday at 6.
Welcome back. Research published in the journal Addiction says smoking cigarettes can cause a buildup in abdominal fat. The study's lead author says visceral fat, which is what shows up around your internal organs, then causes inflammation, which can lead to heart disease and type 2 diabetes, among other chronic health issues. Now, it's not clear if that visceral fat declines once a person quits smoking. They started with a heart transplant for a man who was out of other options. Now doctors in New England say they've managed to transplant a genetically modified pig kidney into a human patient. ABC's Rena Roy reports this is the latest step in an ongoing effort to make transplant organs more accessible.
It's being called a modern medical miracle.
My deepest gratitude goes to our MGH team.
For the first time ever, surgeons say they transplanted a genetically edited pig kidney into a living human at Massachusetts General Hospital.
Hope became a reality for our patient, Rick Slayman, who underwent the world's first successful transplant of a genetically edited porcine kidney.
During a 4-hour procedure last week, the pig kidney surgically connected to 62-year-old Rick Slayman, who was living with end-stage kidney disease after years of hypertension and type 2 diabetes. Specific pig genes removed and replaced by human genes to improve its compatibility with Slayman's body.
I'm pleased to report that Mr. Slayman is feeling well and recovering nicely.
Slayman thanking the team of doctors for his new lease on life, saying in a statement, "I saw it not only as a way to help me, but a way to provide hope for the thousands of people who need a transplant to survive." Currently, more than 100,000 people are on a federal transplant waiting list. Someone is added to that list every 8 minutes, and 17 people die each day waiting for a new organ.
Picture a different narrative, one where healthy young kidneys are readily available for transplantation in individuals with advanced kidney disease. Today, we are offering a glimmer of hope to many of these patients.
That was ABC's Rena Roy reporting. Now, it's still unclear if genetically edited animal organs are safe in humans for the long term. There have also been some ethical questions raised about raising animals specifically to serve as human organ donors. We'll have a final check on your First Alert forecast and your viewer photo of the day when we come back.
You work hard for your money, and now you can get money back on state taxes you already paid with the Washington State Working Families Tax Credit. Visit workingfamiliescredit.wa.gov.
The Honda you want is here, so drive in the moment with the versatile CR-V or Accord.
both named a Car and Driver 10 Best. And when you drive a Honda, you're driving with the 2023 Kelley Blue Book's KBB.com Best Value brand. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or hurry into your local Honda dealer today.
Stan, you're right. The only thing better than video games
are virtual reality video games.
Especially when you're in a player versus player battle arena.
And you're right about Hollowgate being another fun thing you could do at Triple Play.
Yes, I win another round.
That makes Roy 9, Stan 3.
Epic comeback incoming.
Triple Play has fun attractions for everyone, including bowling, ropes course, and many more, all attached to a cozy hotel.
If I wasn't too big to fit in there, I'd whoop them both.
Have you tried to reach your internet company lately?
Your wait time will be 45 minutes.
At Washington Broadband, we have techs right here in Yakima, so you have a friend to help you through your technology issues. We even have after-hours help.
Washington Broadband, how can I help you?
In this difficult time when every other business is raising their prices, we still haven't in 28 years of serving Yakima, not even fuel charges. We will be your consistent local internet. Washington Broadband, your original hometown source to the world.
When your child has moderate to severe eczema, it's okay for them to show off. Show off their clearer skin and noticeably less itch with Dupixent. Because children 6 months and older with eczema have plenty of reasons to show off their skin. With Dupixent, the #1 prescribed biologic by dermatologists and allergists, they can stay ahead of their eczema. It helps block a key source of inflammation inside the body that can cause eczema to help heal your child's skin from within. Serious allergic reactions can occur that can be severe. Tell your doctor about new or worsening eye problems, such as eye pain or vision changes, including blurred vision, joint aches and pain, or a parasitic infection. Don't change or stop asthma medicines without talking to your doctor. Show off to the world. Ask your child's eczema specialist about Dupixent.
Take advantage of the tax credits you can, including the annual Washington State Working Families Tax Credit. You can get money back on state taxes already paid. Visit workingfamiliescredit.wa.gov.
Stacy Lee, she's on your side. Apple Valley News Now First Alert Weather.
All right, so I gotta admit, I've been watching the Gonzaga score during the show. They just won against McNeese. WSU tips off in a few minutes. Exciting stuff.
So your bracket's still good?
Yes, we're gonna go with that.
I don't know how it works.
I don't do brackets.
Unless there's a quick pick, I'm lost. But anyway, go Zags. Good job.
Exactly.
All right, let's talk about our weather photo of the day. Check it out. I love this. Ken was on it. First day of spring and everything blossomed on cue. Now we were trying to figure out, we know it's some sort of, I think, a fruit tree blossom. I know that my blossoming or flowering pear tree is starting to blossom, as well as my weeping cherry. So I love it. My favorite, I pass by a magnolia tree every day.
Oh, those are beautiful.
So beautiful. So thanks for the weather photo. That QR code, that little round thing on the right side of your screen, get your cell phone and snap a picture of that, or hold your phone up and it'll take you right to where you could submit your very own weather photo, which could make it on our airwaves. And if that's too difficult, just go to our website, applevalleyNewsNow.com, click on the weather tab and you'll find it right there. Let's take a quick look at your day tomorrow. Again, light jacket in the morning. You'll be peeling off layers by the afternoon, but get ready for windy conditions, ladies. Like I said, probably not a great skirt day, and maybe some rain gear later in the afternoon.
It's going to feel a lot colder than that almost 80-degree temperatures we were enjoying earlier.
Exactly.
Thanks, Stacy. Thanks for watching. We're back tonight at 11.